Hi guys, this is lux.bricks. Welcome to the first part of my video series about my modular castle project. Today I'm going to show you Module 1, the Archer's Rest. The Archer's Rest consists of around 900 pieces. In this video I'll walk with you through the building process and talk about some of the module's details. As you can see, I'm currently working on the base of the module, using a variety of tiles and plates. Quick note, if you want to build this module yourself, just use whatever parts you have at home. Now let's move on and start with the walls. I choose a special building technique here. I didn't want a straight regular wall. Instead I tried to angle the part of it and give the build a more realistic medieval castle look. Next up, the interior of the Archer's Rest. I'm starting with a small weapon stand for quivers, bows and arrows for the castle's archers. Here you can see the technique I used to create the slanted wall sections. Once the angled parts are in place, I secure them by building a layer of bricks on top. I'm not sure if this is a legal technique, but it works well. Now I'm continuing to build the walls upwards. Inside the Archer's Rest, I'm adding a common room for the archers, which includes a staircase leading up to the castle wall. A bench and a table serve as the room's furnishings. Both are fixed in place to prevent from sliding around. I'm now working on the archer's training targets. I'm building some straw targets mounted in a wooden frame. To add more life to the build, I also like to include parts from official LEGO sets, like the sticker here from the medieval town square. Oops, be careful when handling things. Next, I continue building up the outer wall. I'm using slopes to create recessed window sections. Unfortunately, I had to use some different colored parts here and there, since I don't have everything in the exact color I wanted. But that's totally fine. To break up the classic stone wall look, I'm adding a wooden structure. The wooden beams are made using brick rounds. I also tried to hang the bows using a chain, but as you'll see later, the long chain doesn't work well. What you need here is a chain with length 5. One that doesn't need to wrap around the beam. The ground floor is almost done, and I'm continuing to build up the castle wall. I frequently use the 1x2 masonry brick here, as it really helps capture the classic castle look. Now I'm preparing the windows. I'm using a special technique. For the window crosses, I use wrench pieces that are mounted using modified bricks. I've already gotten a lot of feedback that the windows are way too large and a total nightmare from a defensive standpoint. And that's absolutely true. But I just really like the look of this technique. Historically, these windows wouldn't make sense. As you can see, I try to maintain a very clean building style and clearly separate wood and stone elements. I really like the contrast between the light and dark bluish grey masonry and the reddish brown wood. I think these colors complement each other nicely and break up the grey in a good way. Now I'm preparing the roof. I'm building wooden beams to support it, and I'm also using some technique elements secured with bars. That works well and is quite stable. In the next step, I'm building the gable walls using snot techniques. For the roof, I'm using dark orange and medium nougat to match the Lion Knights and the Lion Knights castle. I think these two colors go really well together, and you'll also see this combination in other modules. roofs are then attached using hinge plates. To close the gap at the top nicely, I'm adding another wooden beam. Now I am finishing off the tall wall section using arches and curved slopes. A few decorations like a shield, some plants and flags are also a must. And of course the castle wall needs some weapon storage and a railing so the knights don't fall off. On the outside, I'm adding the final details as well. The Archer's Rest is now complete. To bring the build to life, I'm placing a few minifigures. Now it's your turn. What do you think of the first module? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like and follow the channel so you won't miss the next video featuring Module 2, the Butler's Corner. See you soon, lux.bricks.